Hello friends, it's me. And I'm never doing that again because that was cringy. But welcome to another reaction video. I am back from my holiday to Disneyland Paris. I was away for 4 days. I was down south for a couple of extra days. But I am back now. I'm back making content. And while I was away actually, someone actually sent me a video I'm going to be reacting to today. The person, I'm not too sure if they're male or female, I'm not really wanting to misgender them. But they sent me a video in my Discord server. And want me to react to it. So I'm going to be taking a look at this video, which goes by the name She Waits. And it's a white screen currently. So it's She Waits. It's a short film by a channel called StringTheoryTV, who I do believe Voiceless, who is on the server, it's their channel. So they suggested, you know, me take a look at this video and see what it is. Essentially, based on what they've already said, that this channel is essentially a sort of, what I'm assuming from what they've said is some kind of ARG kind of channel. This little short video goes into the entire kind of thing. There's already like eight or nine videos on this channel so far, and they all tie into a longer lining story. So I'm going to take a look at this. I can always see from the start of this that it's going to be a bit of an analog horror sort of element, but we'll take a look at this. So I've already hit the like button, and I'm going to subscribe to them. But we're going to take a look at this, and I'm going to try and see about, you know, giving some feedback on it. It's 5 minutes long. I will leave a link to this in its entirety down below, as well as a link to the channel, so you can go and follow them on your own and see what their future content is going to be like. Alright, so we're just going to jump into this, see what it's like, and hopefully give my feedback on it.
That guy was a loon. He was always coming up with these weird ideas. He claimed his experiments were for the good of the kiddos, but no one was hearing it. I haven't heard or spoken to him since, but after he got fired, I heard things got much worse when his daughter died.
Oh, Alistair, yeah. Well, I would say overall, in general, he had like a very sincere heart, but his methods were really unorthodox. A lot of us here at the institution did not agree with his methods. They just seemed a bit cruel, but overall, he seemed like he genuinely cared about the kids, but...
Oh, I thought that was a dead figure for a minute there. You can see the blood and stuff. I will say though, is that a leopard print jacket or cover or something? I'm a little curious about that.
Yeah, he was kind of a misfit.
Oh, that sounded painful. I can already see, you know. I will say it's a nice touch with the sort of analog sort of VHS sort of style going on right here. And yeah, there's been a bit of a murder, I think, because there's blood on the floor. Oh no. Oh, what's this? A 1950s cartoon.
Once upon a time, a little girl lived with her mother in a small stone cottage near the edge of a great forest. Everywhere the little girl would go, she always wore a beautiful red cape and hood.
Little Red Riding Hood.
She became known by everyone as Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, it's a stop motion. Oh, I want to take a look at the original video now.
Her mother asked her to carry a basket of cookies to her grandmother. Her mother told her not to leave the path or stop to talk to anyone on the way. Grandmother lived in a little yellow house.
Look a little bit dead-eyed, I will say. Yeah, look at Little Red Riding Hood looks a bit dead-eyed.
At the other edge of the wood, and Red Riding Hood would have to
Look at the mother's face. Aye.
hurry to return home.
I'm not too sure actually. Should I have this little light on, or is that too much? Just let me know if in the comments if this is too much, and I'll maybe discontinue using that. But anyways, as I was saying, the woman, you can tell this is from the 1950s when they didn't really care about how creepy dolls and things were. Oh, it's funny how times change. Like now, there's a lot more artsy stuff going on when it comes to stop motion. Coraline is I've shown my bias. Coraline, Nightmare Before Christmas, even if I can speak, and Corpse Bride and all those movies that utilize stop motion. It's amazing just to see how much, you know, technology, not even technology, just like how the medium of stop motion animation has progressed over the years. And to be fair, when it comes to, you know, there's a reason why even when it comes to 3D animation, CGI and stuff, where humans, especially early Pixar films, like you know, realistic looking humans are quite rare because it's very difficult to animate humans without making them look creepy, because as humans, we have that very uncanny valley sort of thing with us. Purposely, it's purposely intended, yes, that, you know, cartoons have a bit more of an artsy kind of, like, you know, design to them. And then you don't get problems like this, where you can literally see a, you know, character dead-eyed, just like staring into the abyss, even just away from the camera sort of thing. Probably not intended in the time. Not too sure where they're going with this, but it is interesting to see where they're going with this. So I want to take a look and see if this is maybe something to do with the actual plot or something. Maybe this is something to do with some sort of Little Red Riding Hood sort of story.
Before dark. After waving goodbye to her mother, she set out at once, carrying her little yellow basket.
Oh, starting to break up. Is that static? Can you hear her? I can hear her. She's crying. Is that Little Red Riding Hood? What happened to her? Ayo, as she screams, she was crying. I mean, I failed her. I didn't do nothing. Or is that why I failed her? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing to save her. Who did not? Who are you? Who are you? I don't know who you are. Yeah, I heard that was a scream that time. Because of you. She remembers. What did I do? What did she remember? What did she remember that I forgot? What did the elephant remember? What did the elephant remember? That's a meme from, you know, an old cartoon I used to watch as a kid. But I forget what the elephant remembered and that. Blah, blah. Anyways, I am a bit confused. What did I do? Is the fact I did nothing? I'm just watching this. You know, she knows what I did. I'm just sitting here watching. I'm not helping. I'm sorry. But we'll take a look at it. Continue watching and just see what happens here. Do you? She remembers. Do you? I don't even remember what I had for breakfast, let alone remember what I'm supposed to remember. Let me remind you. Is that Little Red Riding Hood? I mean, she got red hair and stuff. She kind of reminds me of across. No offense to her right here, right? But she kind of reminds me a little bit of Catherine Tate's Lauren Cooper. Am I bothered? Mixed with Vicky Pollard. Yeah, but am I bothered? What? It's funny how I'm making that comparison, but you know, probably shouldn't, because it's supposed to be maybe some horror element. I'm not too sure. But that's just kind of what I'm reminding of, because you got the, you know, kind of, I'm assuming red hair, like, you know, and they've also got the kind of like what I'm assuming is a pink sort of sports outfit. I forget what the name for it is, tracksuit even. So I'm assuming Little Red Riding Hood. Probably not going to be as comedic as Vicky Pollard or Lauren Cooper, and I'm pretty sure she is pretty bothered by the situation, but we will continue playing just to see what's happening. Okay, she's shaking. Oh, okay. I just elbowed the keyboard, but she was a fitting time. What happened? Did she just get hit? Please don't. Where is she? Is she in like the background or something? I'm confused. Oh no. No, don't kill her! Hang on, is she alive? Is she possessed? What's with all the red? Is she possessed? Don't look at me like that! I didn't do anything. That's probably the reason why I'm guilty. I don't know what I did. Don't look at me like that! I didn't do nothing. Oh, she's got blonde hair. Wait, hang on, what? Is that a clone or something? What is the reaction? Is it... I am confused. Who... Is someone hitting her with a brush? Hang on, what is that? What is that? Ah, it's the brush. Is that a weapon or something? That reminds me of the wolf whistling, not the wolf whistling, but the whistling from the Puss in Boots film. That's what it reminds me of. Just the... I can't even mimic it. But that was the kind of vibe I was getting there from the wolf who was supposed to be mimicking death or the Grim Reaper, but very ominous sort of whistling going on. Again, is she in the back room or something? She waits. Where is she waiting from? Is she in the back rooms? Is she just in some kind of white void with a stool? I am confused. Abe Lucky, director, writer, editor, and sound designer. Rebecca Lucky, Reese. Special thanks to Joshua, and oh, didn't get to catch that. Alright, there you go, that is that for that. That was actually quite an abrupt cut. I will say, it's good starting off. The channel is starting off. I will show the channel. It's got 8 videos so far, so I will say, I will leave the link to the channel and this video in the description if you want to watch it on its own. There's like 8 videos on it so far. So I'll leave a link to that. Take a look at it for yourself. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be an ongoing thing. Apparently, it is, an ongoing sort of like story arc sort of thing going on. I've subscribed to it already, so I'm going to keep an eye on it for future watches, because I'm intrigued to see where this is probably going. And I assume it's some kind of ARG. I'm not too sure where it's heading to, but as I say, I am curious. So I'll leave a link to this so you can feed your curiosity as well. But it was pretty interesting. I will say the editing. I can't really talk too much because I don't really use professional editing software, but starting off point, it did get me hooked a little bit. You got blood on the floor sort of thing, so it's assuming that there's some kind of murder going on. And then it got me into it thinking that, maybe this is going to be involving some character who's represented by Riding Hood or something. I will say, maybe for future videos, this goes to the person who edited this, is maybe a suggestion for future edits. Is maybe do like a kind of like, I'm not really a professional video editor, so please bear with me when I'm trying to explain this, but do a sort of like double edit where you take this, because you can kind of notice right here, the time code right here, it obviously looks as if it's just like mapped in there. What I would probably do is make it white, make the text white, keep the black bar sort of thing if you're going to keep the time code in there. And what I would say is this entire section, put it onto an actual background of static, white static, or snow as it's sometimes called, and have this on top of that, and edit it out with effects on top of it, or maybe like extract it out as is, and then put the effects on top of it, just to make it so that the text as well as the time code look as if they're actually baked onto the image and not just edited in. That's essentially my recommendations for future edits like this. Just do that sort of thing. Do a kind of edit that section on its own, and then re-edit it along to the full video with the effect on top. So I suggest that for future videos, just for that sort of thing. I would probably say make the time code bigger, because especially on old VHS tapes, if you see time codes and such, they're a little bit bigger, especially on broadcast material, because there's a lot of that's been uploaded recently to YouTube. Broadcast material will have a time code sort of thing, like a little bit bigger. So if the time code right here, maybe say it in this corner right here. See if it's like this small right here, I'll probably say like make it more corner to the screen like that, a lot bigger. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say. And as I say, edit it and edit this entire section into its own video, and then bake it in, add all the effects into it on the second edit. But that's essentially my recommendation for what to do around this sort of thing. I will say though, it is intriguing, as I say. I won't see what happens with this. I will say the effects at the very end what got me curious, is she like, you know, is she being traumatized? Is she is this, are we going to her head or something? Is this some sort of memory she's going into? Is she being possessed by some kind of demon or something? It is intriguing. It is to wonder what's going on here. I'm no like, you know, I'm no like Matt Pat or kind of theorist or kind of thing. So I am curious to see what's going on here. That being said, that has been it for this. This is She Waits, as I say. Take a look at the rest of their stuff. I will leave a link to it down below. And that being said, if you want me to suggest stuff to take a look at, because I found this quite interesting, I would like to see some more analog horror stuff, if I'm being quite honest. But hey, that being said, that's going to be it for this video, as I say. If you want to suggest other videos you want me to react to, for instance, or as well as indie games or stuff to do with guys, I'm doing those series of stuff. If you want to suggest me content to look at, especially analog horror, as I say, please leave links to that. You know, join my server, leave links to that in my suggested channel. So you can suggest them down here in the comments, or down in the comments area, and let me know. That being said, I will, as I say, feel free to support StringTheoryTV. I'm intrigued to see what they're going to be doing in the future. Until next time, though, that's going to be it for me. And until next time, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you all for the next video. Take care, bye bye, and I'll see you all later.